Hey everyone, how you doing? I'm Mark, the founder of TMC.io. Welcome to Name That Movie Game, totally rad edition. We're gonna have some fun today. I hope you're excited. We're so close. What is it? It's a week? Less than a week? Less than a week away from Christmas? Exactly a week? Who knows anymore? The year has been so slow, but then all of a sudden December is just completely zipped by very quick. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly it's gone by. It's been quite the year. I'd just like to say thank you to everyone that picked up a Black Friday toy box. It was awesome. I'm so happy that you guys got to enjoy those. Hopefully, some of you have already received them, which I know some of you have because I heard back, and others should receive them any day now. It was really fun putting that offer together, and I'm glad that you're able to hop on that deal. So. We're going to go with our Name That Movie Game, totally rad edition today. I'm super excited about it. I'm going to go ahead and hit to the chat, say hi to hopefully some familiar faces. Hey, Denise. How you doing? Good to see you back. I believe you're back. I believe this isn't your first time. I think you've been here before, haven't you, Denise? Apology if I have it incorrect. Oh, we have exciting news. Jessica received her box. Sweet. Awesome, Jessica. Hopefully you arrived perfectly and intact and everything was good. That's fantastic. That is awesome news. Seth says hi. Old school opening today. Yeah. We went back with a little different opening. And yes, Denise says 1 week till Christmas. I know someone in the house that's very excited about that. The future CEO of TMC.io. He's now on official Christmas break. Holiday break, so he is super excited and bouncing off the walls. Can hardly wait till Santa Claus makes his way here. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Hey, Lori. Great to see you too. And Denise, it is your first time. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Just a quick how you play the game. It's super easy. I'm going to show you a Titleist movie poster. That means it's a movie poster with no text on it or no text that you can actually make out the movie for. So it's going to have no names on it. And you simply put your guess in the comment section below. Now, the first three members that answer correctly, the first three players that answer correctly receive 25 TMC points. Hey, Mark. Mark is also a first timer. Great name, Mark. It's a great name. Welcome to Name That Movie Game. By TMC.io. Hopefully you got those instructions. It's super easy. I'm going to show you a Titleist movie poster momentarily. Just simply put the correct answer in the comments below. And you can earn 25 TMC points for the first 3 people to answer correctly. Whoa, look who it is. It's hot.
I'm the producer. I mean, not the producer.
No, you're not.
The producer.
You're the future CEO.
I'm excited.
It's Holiday Hudson. Holiday Hudson edition. He is amped up, jazzed up, and he can hardly wait until Santa Claus comes to town. Is that right?
And I'm asking him if he can get me a Zelda Breath of the Wild game for the Nintendo.
So Santa, does Santa know that you want that game?
Mm-hmm. I sent it in the letter.
You sent it in the letter. And did you get a response back from Santa?
Mm-hmm.
You did?
He said I was very good this year. And, I wasn't good the whole year. But at the end, I made, appearance a little bit better. And I was like, is he talking to me?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. Is he talking about this Hudson? Because maybe he was thinking about the Hudson that lives across the street.
What Hudson? Other Hudson. What other Hudson?
I'm just joking with you, Hetty. You've been a good boy. You've just been naughty sometimes. That's all. Just like all little boys, right? But you're doing good this month.
I like your little the thingies.
Oh, you like the graphics?
Yeah. How do you get the graphics?
Well, it's just I get magical elves working here and just they help out. Well, we got a couple people saying hi. Can you say hi?
Hi. LOL. What's that mean?
That means laughing out loud.
Laughing out loud.
Just like that. All right, we're going to go ahead and get our game started here. We're going to have the first poster. We're going to show you 10 titleless movie posters, and you simply guess the correct answer in the comments below. After the game is over, if you are one of the players that scored in the top 3, and I announce your name as winning 25 TMC points, just send me a message after the game is over and let me know how many correct answers you received. Include your email address and your username for tmc.io. If you haven't registered yet, it's super fast, super easy, and free, of course. That way I know where to actually assign the points too. And again, those points are good towards awesome movie collectibles and toys in the shop.tmc.io. We have over 200 different awesome collectibles and toys now in the shop. We just got some new ones in recently. Over my shoulder right here, you see on point with the new color. Actually, new colors being announced by Pantone for 2021 are yellow and gray. And wow, hats off to the toy designers for Cyberpunk 2077 Johnny Silverhand statue that you see over the shoulder here. We just got those in. Haven't even had time to post them on tmc.io yet. So they're not available for purchase, but that one is mine, and I think he looks really good right there. Also, last night I took this guy out. If you want to look at if you want to watch the late night unboxing video of The Mandalorian with Child, he is out of the box finally.
Out of the box.
I know someone who'd be really impressed with that. Chris, wherever you are, we took it out last night, and he's super shiny, and we absolutely love him. I should have took him out a long time ago. Anyway, let's go ahead and get to the game. Shema, how you doing? Welcome. She said she watched Greenland and Ava this week, and both are great. Well, that is fantastic news because I believe we still have an opportunity. Oh, no, Greenland screening just passed, right? So you got an opportunity to actually check out that Greenland screening. Another a bit of a disaster type of a movie, right? Where there is meteorites falling to Earth and people are trying to run for safety. So how many meteorites? I don't know. We'll have to watch the movie to find out. But anyway, so good to hear that Greenland was a great movie. Hopefully you got to get those passes through tmc.io. That's great to hear. Ava, Seth saying Ava was really good as well. Jessica Chastain. Yeah, that's interesting to know. Good, interesting information there. I really appreciate it. Denise says her daughter loves Mandalorian. Well, we got awesome Mandalorian gifts for her in the shop.tmc.io, Denise. But yeah, Mandalorian is such an awesome character. Well, I'm glad you love disaster movies, Shema, because before I get today's game started, one last thing I want to just mention is that we have a new sweepstakes for passes to watch the upcoming movie called Songbird. It's actually a pandemic movie. So if you love disaster movies, this is a disaster movie about a pandemic. And it was actually shot in Los Angeles during lockdown. So produced by Michael Bay. So it looks like a great film. It has a lot of interesting parallels to what we've been experiencing recently. Again, it's called Songbird, and I have 10 codes to give to lucky TMC members that they can watch the film on Vudu from the comfort of their own home. So again, the sweepstakes is live now on tmc.io. Just head over to tmc.io. And actually, I can put the link right in the chat here if you guys are interested in going ahead and Hudson. Yes, I hear you tapping my shoulder. I feel you tapping my shoulder.
I am gonna go now and watch
Oh, okay.
my
You want to say
TV.
goodbye? Okay, it sounds like a good idea.
So
say bye
I
to
might
everybody.
see you guys at the end of the game. Bye.
Bye.
See you in a little bit.
Thanks, honey.
Bye.
All right, there's the link right there. I just wanted to get that out there again. You can head over anytime. The sweepstakes is going to be up for till next week. But again, the codes are going to be good to be able to watch the movie at your convenience anytime up until, I believe, January 10th or something like that. So it's a great sweepstakes. Really excited to be able to offer it to you. Again, we have 10 codes, one per household. And we'll be able to give those out to some lucky winners. We'll have the random drawing, I believe, on Tuesday. So head on over there when you get a chance to enter to win tickets to see Songbird. All right, let's get to today's game. The first poster, 1 of 10. Here it comes. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, I was interested in looking at Greenland, actually. Thanks for that information. I'll have to see where Greenland's going to be available after. I believe it's opening up probably like next week, right? Interesting. Very cool. Very cool. And also, I know that a number of people had RSVP'd to the screening for Promising Young Women, the virtual advanced screening. That screening actually, unfortunately, was just pushed. The studios had changed their mind and decided to push it into the new year. So the good news is, what I've been hearing is that your passes that you have RSVP'd for will still be valid. They'll just be carried over to the new screening date. So something to keep in mind, if you RSVP'd to Promising Young Woman virtual advanced screening, it's been postponed and delayed until the new year sometime. So again, hang on to those passes, and there'll be some more information being emailed to you from the ticket service that you use. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to our first poster. Oh, it looks like we got a lot of guesses coming in. Oh, Huddy, Joey O said hi. Joey O is playing today, our Lego expert from Canada, longtime friend of TMC and myself. I've known Joey all my life practically. Good to see you, brother. All right, let's see. First guess is coming in. Who is it? Who is it? Hey, Dave, how you doing? Welcome, man. Oh, I'm missing so much chat, so much action in the chat here. I'm scrolling back up trying to get to it. But let me get to the guesses here. Looks like Seth hit it first. Seth, all the way from NYC, buried in snow as we speak, right, Seth? Oh, I'd like to see a nice fresh snowfall for like about 10 minutes, and then I'd like to get back in Arizona here. Although it is cold here. I mean, I had to wear, a sweater today. So feel sorry for me, would you? 10 Things I Hate About You is correct, Seth. From 1999, Heath Ledger beat out Josh Hartnett and Ashton Kutcher for the role of Patrick. What a competition that must have been. It was his first American movie. Rest in peace, brother. All right, Seth, you got 25 points. Good job with that. Lori's always in the money. She is good. Lori's up there with 10 Things I Hate About You as well from 1999. Lori, you're correct. That's 25 for you. Eddie, I think, is this your first time playing? If it is, welcome. Great job, Eddie. You scored the points as well. That's 25 points for you. Let me look and see if there's a tie. Oh, Dave, you're a second out of the money. So are you, Shema. Oh, and Chris, welcome back, Chris. You're also correct. She's circling the wagon. She couldn't remember if it was 10 or 7 or it was. She says it had a number in it, but you're right the first time. You're always right the first time, Shema. You're always right. Go with your gut. Kate, our reigning champion, on the leaderboard over at tmc.io. Look on the right side. You'll say, "Who's that?" That's Kate. She's a player. She's correct, but she's just outside the money this round. Kim, great job, Kim. 10 Things I Hate About You as well. Mark, I believe, also is new. Great to see so many new faces today, by the way. Fantastic. Mark, great job, man. You got it correct. Just outside the money, Rodney, I believe, is also new. Great to see you, Rodney. 10 Things I Hate About You. You are correct as well. Great job, Rodney. Shane is a big fan of Heath Ledger. Who isn't, right? I mean, what a fabulous talent. Lori says, I have a pass and got an email that said it would be valid for the new day. So Lori's talking about the Promising Young Women screening that is postponed. So that's good. That's good to hear that you received that email. I'm glad to hear that. And so, yeah, hang on to that email, and I'm sure you'll get another reminder once that screening is back up and scheduled. So Mark's on the mobile. Very tough to play the game on a mobile. Well, not very tough. Turn it sideways. You should be able to get it. But then again, yeah, you're a little bit disadvantaged by the smaller screen for sure, Mark. no pinch and zoom on videos, right? Yeah, definitely early Heath Ledger, his first American role. So super early. He's just broke out in this country with that role. So Seth's digging out. He's digging out. Heidi would love to be there right now, making some snowmans, making a big snow fort. Oh boy, so much fun in the snow. But it's not fun when you're an adult and you have to actually live in it, is it? Denise is in New Mexico. Awesome, Denise. Well, I'm so happy you're here. Love to hear where people are from. That's fantastic. Thank you. Thank you for playing, Denise. Eddie is psyched. And it is his first time. Great to see you. Eddie, welcome, man. Denise thought it was Jennifer Aniston was in that movie. Was she? Could she be? Or are you maybe thinking of, I don't know. Was it Jennifer? It could be. It's been so long since I've seen that film. I don't see her on the poster. Maybe she was like, kicking around somewhere. Oh, no, yeah. So Seth's saying no, that was Julia Stiles. Yeah, that is definitely Julia Stiles there. All right. Jennifer Aniston is not in this film. We've got confirmation. Producer has confirmed. And what the producer says goes. So Seamus saying she's never right. And all right. And Victor's just giving us a quick update. Promising Young Woman, a Virtual Van screening has been updated to be on January 14th now. So everyone's got passes. Hang on to those. This looks like a very interesting film. I don't know if you watched the trailer, but it has all kinds of. It's just got a really good feel to it. I feel like it's going to be a wild ride, and very, very interesting. McLovin is in it, so if you like McLovin as an adult, he's in it. I'm sorry, McLovin. I don't remember your real name, but you're forever McLovin to me. Holy smokes! Buffalo had 40 inches of snow, can't get out of his house. Where have I heard that before? Growing up about an hour and a half away from Buffalo, I'm very familiar with that kind of snow. Many times the Buffalo gets buried. And the crazy thing about the lake effect snow, if you haven't grown up near a lake like the Great Lakes, you're maybe are not familiar with what's called lake effect snow. It is just evil amounts of snow being dumped on you when you get into that lake effect zone area. And Buffalo, New York, is in the crosshairs of the lake effect snow. And Ellicottville, a place that I used to go skiing a lot, is about just right outside of Buffalo. They used to get a ton of snow. They still do. Obviously, they probably got a ton right now. So yeah, living in the snow belt is no fun because you can get these massive dumps, 40 inches. And yeah, we've heard many times. I remember even growing up, not being too far from that snow belt, having massive amounts of snow dumped. Mark says Mulligan. Oh, yeah, Carrie Mulligan. Sorry. Laurie says Carrie Mulligan is great, so I think it'll be good. Yes, she is good. All right. Denise says she misses the snow. It's funny how you miss things when you don't have it, right? Like living in the desert here since 1999, you miss a bit of the greenery whenever we go up north to Payson or something like that. It's always nice. It's always nice to see the trees and the forest. It gives me a good feeling because that's kind of where I grew up. I grew up in a lot of green around me. So, and of course, seeing some snow every once in a while is fun as well. And I didn't mean to say McLovin was in 10 Things I Hate About You. I meant to say McLovin is in Promising Young Women. So if I misspoke there, I know that I just had a message saying that maybe I was came across as saying McLovin was in 10 Things I Hate About You. I don't even think he was born by then. Born then. So yes, McLovin is in Promising Young Woman. All right, let's go ahead and get to the second poster, shall we? Lori grew up in North Dakota and has lived in Vegas for over 18 years. And she's like me. She doesn't really miss the snow, although I do sometimes miss it. I have to admit, I like to get in every once in a while. I love skiing. I used to ski all the time. I'd love to get Hudson on skis and be able to give him that gift of at least knowing how to ski if he decides to do it when he's a teenager. Great. So again, it's all those things are just put off this year, right? So we'll see if we get some snow up north. There is actually skiing in Arizona, believe it or not. Pretty good skiing too, you might add. We have some good mountain range, especially up in Flagstaff. Lots of altitude up there. So, all right, let's go ahead and get to number 2. We're going to go ahead and get to number 2 of 10. Again, remember, I'm going to be showing you 10 Titleist rad movie posters today. Here is number 2 for you out of 10. And again, just go ahead and put the answer in the comments below. The first 3 people to answer correctly get 25 TMC points. Good luck, everyone. And last night I opened up on our Instagram feed, and I hopped on Instagram. It was just really easy just to kind of use the phone and open it up and just, not all this kind of production going on here. Not that it's a big production, small budget, but easy to hop on the phone and just do a quick live shot. So I did a live unboxing of the Mandalorian that you see behind me there, which we actually still have a few in the shop, but also I showed the Johnny Silverhand Cyberpunk for 2077 character, which is Keanu Reeves, actually stars in that video game. And then I also showed an awesome statue that's limited to 3,000 of Carnage, which is right here. He is fantastic. He's a Comic Fest special edition release, and there's only 3,000 of them ever made, and we received a case of 6 of these bad boys, so I'm super excited about it. Again, this one is mine. He's glow in the dark, by the way, but we're gonna have 5 of them available in the shop as well. So it was really fun. It was like almost like Christmas here, receiving a number of shipments. Also coming in was a 3-pack action figure pack, which I'll show you next round. I'm gonna go ahead and get to the chat right now. Should be, I'm like looking for it. Where the hell did I put it? All right, let's see here. Lori says, or Eddie says he's been in AZ for 12 years and he missed it, and he hates the NYC winter. Yeah, it can get a little gloomy. It can get a little gloomy back there. I didn't grow up too far away from that type of weather, so I know what you're talking about. But yeah, so I can't beat the bagels. That's, yeah, you get bagels, and I'm sure an amazing food, awesome pizza, whatever else. Lori doesn't ski, she says. All right, let's see. First guess in the second round. It looks like Seth's on fire today. He says, "Can't buy me love." Again, we don't penalize for typos as long as I can make out what you're saying. I understand you're trying to type fast, so I'm not going to penalize you for any typos. We do always ask, though, that if it is a franchise, that you make sure that you actually put that full movie title in. If it's a franchise, we don't. If it's, for example, a Jurassic Park poster, we don't want you to just put Jurassic Park. We need that full name of that particular installment for Jurassic Park. Does that make sense? All right, so Can't Buy Me Love from 1987. Seth is on the money again with that. Great job. The airplane graveyard boneyard is actually just located outside of Davis Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson. So that's an interesting fact from that movie. Seth, 25 points for you. Victor thought maybe it was easy money. Oh, I can see where you're going with that, Victor. I can see how you thought that could have been easy money. I remember that poster. It had like a big, big tender bill behind it in the background. I know exactly what you're talking about, but it's not easy money. But Lori is money. Lori is money. Can't Buy Me Love. Great job, Lori. 25 points for you. And Shema also comes in with 25 points. Eddie, I got some good news for you. You tied third place with Shema. So that means you also scored 25 points. Whenever there's a tie, we always just give out more points here during the Name That Movie game. Great job. Victor's got a question mark. I think maybe he realized that maybe it wasn't easy money. And then Dave is also Correct, but just outside the points this time. And Chris says can't buy Nevliv. I know you meant. I know you meant Chris, and we know that you meant "Can't Buy Me Love." So, or yeah, you're correct, but you're outside the points. I'm sorry. Kate, our rating champion, is correct as usual, but unfortunately, just outside the points this round. And Victor came back with a correct answer. Chris came back again with close to a correct answer, and she says, "Oh, typos." And I know that's what happens. But again, we're not penalized for typos. Kim was also correct. Great job, Kim. And Kim came back and corrected her answer. Again, I appreciate that, guys. I appreciate the correctness. Coming back and trying to fix. Mark is also correct. Great job. Rodney saying High Valley might be answering a question or answering this poster. I'm not sure, but it's not High Valley, Rodney. It is Can't Buy Me Love from 1987. Denise is also correct. Great job, Denise. Good work. Oh, yeah. Rodney thought maybe it was Sweet Valley High. That's a good guess, though. All right. Seth saying he misses Amanda Peterson. She was just 16 in that movie. Yes, it's a tragic story for sure. Jessica also is correct. Hey, Jessica, welcome. Welcome back. Good to see you. Can't Buy Me Love, she says. I'm so glad to hear you got your box, Jessica. That is great news. And Eddie is saying, yay, me. Yeah, Eddie's jumping 2 feet first in this game and doing a great job. Great job, Eddie. Oh, Victor. Yeah. So, Victor, you did miss the points. Your answer was incorrect. You thought it was easy money. I was just saying that I could see where you thought maybe it was easy money because I remember that poster did have like a bill in the background, right? So, yeah, it's actually Can't Buy Me Love, though, Victor. So, that's okay. Lots of opportunities to win some points. Let's go ahead and get to poster number 3. Poster number 3 of 10. Who's ready for it? Here it comes. Good luck. Oh, so I wanted to show you this other awesome pack that came in. I guess I have to have it first before I can show you, right? Oh, there it is. All right. Check this out. I was super excited to get these. Honestly thought they would never come. I think I ordered these in June from the distributor, and they had an estimated delivery of October. So it just showed up. So a little late for kind of almost late for the Christmas action, pretty much. But I mean, check this out. Look at this. Return of the Jedi special edition 3 action figures. They're actually 3 separate action figures in a box. You can see there their vintage collection. Again, there's the Kenner branding right there, the Kenner logo from the 1980s vintage collection. And who are these characters? You're probably wondering, who the heck are these characters? Does anyone know who these characters are? Seth, no cheating. You already know because I know you saw this already. But do you know who these guys are? Because if you know who these guys are, you are the ultimate Star Wars fan or the ultimate Return of the Jedi fan. Because these are about as obscure as it's going to get when it comes to action figures. These are not for the kid that wants the Star Wars action figures under the tree this year. Because they'll be very disappointed. Because they'll be like, where's Luke Skywalker? Where's Darth Vader? Where's Chewbacca? They just don't look like them. And for good reason. These are what's referred to as Jabba the Hutt's skiff guards. 3 different guards. Do you remember the scene now? Remember the barge, Jabba's barge, when they're like trying to put Luke Skywalker out in the plank to fall into the pit? Well, there's the scene right there from the movie. So the guards were on this right here. I remember they made Luke Skywalker and Lando and Han and Chewie made quick work of them. So they weren't on screen very long, but we have their action figures for the first. One of them is actually for the first time ever created action figure. So it's a super, super special. When they say special, they are not kidding. 3 action figures from Return of the Jedi, again, in this vintage collection. You can see, if I just show you up here, it's actually 1, 2, 3 different separate action figure cards just kind of stacked in the box. So when you take it out, you have 3 separate action figures. Again, look at the accessories, some nice accessories. You got that. Each got a blaster and another accessory. This guy's got a big. Yeah, they're very cool. I'm gonna take one of these guys out. I'm gonna take a couple of these guys out of the box at some point because I'm gonna definitely keep one of these for myself. But the good news is I have 2 cases of them, so I'm gonna be posting these up on the shop.tmc.io. If you know anyone that is a huge Star Wars fan, this is definitely for that Star Wars fan that's a collector or someone who loves these more rare type of collection action figures. The Return of the Jedi Vintage Collection Skiff Guard set coming soon to tmc.io. All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see who guessed correctly. Who's first? Eddie. It looks like Eddie. Eddie, great job, man. Jumping in 2 feet. And Eddie's got the first place. 25 points for Eddie with Can't Hardly Wait from 1988. Do you know that the film takes place on Wednesday, June 17th, 1998? Barry Manilow's 55th birthday. Chris, congratulations, Chris. 25 points for you. And Lori in the money again. Lori, great job. That's 25 points for you. Mark thought maybe it was Breakfast Club. Good guess. Kate was correct with Can't Hardly Wait, but just a few seconds outside the points. Seamus says Seth Green. She recognizes him. Oh, yeah. Where is Seth Green these days? Let's see here. Seth also was correct with Can't Hardly Wait, and so was Chrissy. Great job, Chrissy. You're also correct. And Shamo was correct as well. Dave, honest as always, says, not sure on this one. Seth said just missed the points. Yeah, just outside. Victor likes the set. Yeah, it is a sweet set, Victor. Very sweet. I don't think you're going to find these in the big box shops anytime soon. If they are in there, they've been scooped up, I'm sure, by now. Mark is correct with Can't Hardly Wait. Great job, Mark. Just outside the points on this one. Mark says S just the one. Just the one. I'm not sure. I might be missing that message. Oh, one day a pancake. Oh, I don't know if it's that one. It's not that one. It's a different movie. All right, let's see. Rodney says he doesn't know. He's just being honest, and that's fine, Rodney. Guesses are free. And he's doing a great job. And Lori says has to be 98, not 88. All right, that's the round. Great job. That's round 3. I'm going to go ahead and blast right on to round 4. All right, everyone ready? Here comes round 4. Good luck, players. There it is, round 4. Oh, Lori was talking about the year. Yeah, did I say 88? I meant 90. I'm sorry, 1998. You're right. It is like 1998, Lori. It was not 88. Yeah, I just keep looking at this again. This is I was super excited when I saw these because I was actually a little bit disbelief that Hasbro was even going to make these characters. But they went ahead and did it. On the back, it says, Jabba the Hutt sentenced Luke Skywalker and his friends to walk the plank of a Bantha II cargo skiff over the Great Pit of Carkoon. Vidane, a red Nikto slave, was at the controls at the rear of the desert skiff as it hovered over the almighty Sarlacc. While the surrounding guards confronted Luke, a disguised Lando Calrissian ambushed the skiff pilot, the red Nikto Vizam. Jabba's weapons master fired a laser cannon from the sail barge Katana, but the blast sent Vidane into the Sarlacc's tentacled maw. A second skiff of Jabba's guards, which included the helmeted Brock Starsher arrived to prevent the prisoners' escape, only to be defeated by the lightsaber wielding Jedi Knight. It includes 3 figures, 7 accessories. Pretty cool. It just brings me back to being a kid again. It really does. Put them in their own action poses or use them with your Star Wars toys. Sold separately. All right, let's get to the chat. Let's see what do we got here. We got some answers coming in. This is round 4 of 10. And Lori is correct. Drive Me Crazy from 1999, the year I moved to Arizona. Drive Me Crazy is correct. Eddie is also correct. Drive Me Crazy at 25 points. Great job. Shamu is also correct. Great work there. Wow, that's good job. Kate is also correct. Just 4 seconds outside the points. Oh, sorry, Kate. Great job, though, getting it right. Kim was also correct. Jessica was also correct. Good job, Jessica. Chrissy, you're also correct. So was Chris. And Seth was correct as well. Great job, Mark. And Seth is bringing up a bit of the theme. He's trying to guess the theme. And it's Seamus' favorite too. So Mark says next time he's going to use a PC. It might be a little bit easier. Next time. Do you know that Melissa Joan Hart did not like the name change? She tried to talk the studio out of it. She worried that Spears' music career would not take off and the movie would thus become outdated quickly. Oh, Melissa. You did not know what you were talking about. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to round 5. Round 5, 10. Here it is. Good luck, everyone. Round 5 of 10. Has everybody already done with all their holiday shopping? They got all the Christmas presents, everything all ready, wrapped up. A lot of online shopping this year. The post office, UPS, they are all just pushed to the max. I know that the post office, I talked to our mail carrier here, and yeah, he just talks about that. Just a ton of volume this year, a lot more than he's ever seen. He's 26 years on the job, so he's seen a lot. So yeah, back to that. Just so you know, the original name of the film, Drive Me Crazy. Sorry. Yeah, the original name of the film, Drive Me Crazy, was actually Next to You. So Melissa wasn't happy about the name change to Drive Me Crazy. She liked Next to You better. So this one's going to be a tough one. This is not going to be a softball like a few of the other ones that we threw out to you today. You're going to have to dig deep on this one. I pulled this one out of some archive, honestly. Whew. I was patting myself on the back the whole time. As you can imagine, it happens very rarely around here. All right, let's get to the board because I'm pretty much guessing we're going to have a hard time with this one, which is good. Gotta have some hard balls coming your way. You guys are too good. You are too good. All right, let's see here. So Shay is out with the first guess. She thought it was Chasing Amy. That's a great guess. And then Chris thought, But I'm a Cheerleader. I remember that film. It is not But I'm a Cheerleader. She does look like maybe a bit of a cheerleader. I think she looks a little bit older, though. Eddie's just coming out and saying, I got no clue. He's straight up telling us the truth, which is fine, Eddie. You've been on a roll this game. You can't know it all, I guess, right? Let's see. Let's see if Lori can pull it out of thin air. Lori's always good for this. This is when Lori comes, and this is when Lori steps up her game right here, right? If you need someone to dig deep and find out what the poster is because everyone else has guessed, And usually I can't see because I can only see so many chat messages at a time. I'm going to scroll down. We'll see if Lori can come to the table this time. But I'm going to go through some other guesses here. Rodney's just straight up saying, nope, not going to be, can't guess that one. Or maybe he's talking to someone else. Kathleen also thought Chasing Amy. So did Kim. Let's see. Shay went back. Shayma thought, but I'm a cheerleader. Jessica also thought it was Chasing Amy. Dave said the presents are there and I got to wrap them up. Yeah, I know what that's all about. I think I told you guys the other day that one little future CEO went through a box that he wasn't supposed to go through and spoiled some things. Wasn't happy about it at all. My fault, though. I left it on the floor, but like an idiot. But anyway, what are you going to do? Hopefully 7-year-olds have short-term memory issues, right? They don't remember things. All right, Seth thought flirting. Interesting. So did Shay. Jessica's correcting the chasing. Mark thought flirting as well. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm gonna have to give a hint. We'll see. I'm gonna get through some more answers here. Mark said Valley Girl. I think that's a great guess. Seth says Room to Move. Room to Move as well from Shayma. And Shayma thought Valley Girl. Mark says Bad Clothes. I think he's just commenting on the wardrobe, not saying that's the name of the movie. Seth thought Nightmaster. Oh, that's digging deep. Then Seth thought Room to Move. Shameless just copying answers, hoping for the best. That's okay. That's a strategy too. Mark also thought Room to Move. Seth is digging super deep. BMX Bandits. I'd love to see that movie. BMX Bandits. I'm gonna have to Google that one. Then Skin Deep. And Lori says, I don't know, Lori. No, I thought maybe, Lori. That's okay. This is a tough one. This is not the A version, Victor. Remember how we talked about that? How we said that we go deep? This is a deep cut. This is like probably D version poster. And it was interesting to see like the writing on this poster. And then Shayma thought it was Goonies, maybe. And then Seth thought Emerald City. And Jessica thought these are all old 80s movies. Well, not all of them are, but this is an 80s movie. There's one hint for you. First hint is this is an 80s movie. There's your hint. The 80s decade. I'm going to give you another one in a minute here. I'm going to give you another one. Let's see. Yeah, that is a good hint. Producer's helping out there. She's suggesting some hints here. She's got some good hints. So I'm going to wait another minute. Let you guys know that this is an 80s movie. Seth thought it was what's Seth got? Seth thought maybe Emerald City. It's not Emerald City. Mark says like OMG. Shayma can't even recognize the actress. Oh, it's a deep cut. Mark says Clueless. Yeah, that's a good guess. The guesses are good. Chris says she's out of control. What does she? Oh, you mean the movie? So I thought maybe that was Nicole Kidman. No, it's not Nicole Kidman. Dave, let's see. Dave's drawing a blank. Yeah, I think Clueless is a great guess. Square Pegs. It's a good guess. I'm going to also say it's an 80s film, and it's a classic film. So much so that during the pandemic, a lot of the cast got together. There's your other guess. The other clue. Shayma thought it was she's out of control. Nope. Jessica thought she's out of control. Nope. Bush Christmas. So when I say the cast got together, it's maybe specifically one cast member got together and then other celebrities played characters in this movie. If that's going to help. Let's see here. Let's see if we get to the. Oh, now we're getting close. Now we're getting close. Now we're getting close here. Let's see here. Seth thought some kind of wonderful. Yes. Seth also thought maybe 16 candles. Then what did I say at the beginning of this round? What did I say? I said that when it's real tough one and the going gets tough, who do we have to go to get the answer? 9 times out of 10. Who is it? It's Lori. Great job, Lori. Fast Times at Richmond High. This is a hugely deep cut poster of the film. Might have been a poster version like on the back of the beta tape, the Betamax tape, or the VHS tape of Blockbuster. Who knows where this poster came from? But when I saw it, I was like, oh, this is a good one. This is going to be a good one. Great job, Lori. You got it. Chris thought maybe Mean Girls. And then Shay also thought 16 Candles. But Eddie, our newest player, Eddie, great job, man. 25 points for you. And Shayma grabbed the last points of the round. Great job, Shayma. 25 points for you as well. All right. Rodney thought maybe Breakfast Club. I think that's a great guess. Seth also thought 16 Candles. Kate, our current leader, nailed it. So did Victor. And Mark also said 16 Candles, and so did Kate. Again, everyone just kind of rounding the circles here, and then Seth came with the right answer. And hey, Jill, welcome back. Haven't seen you in a while. You are correct. It is Fast Times at Richmond High, and Shay is right. It's got to be Fast Times, and it is Fast Times. And you remember that reading? Yeah, it was a great reading, wasn't it? With Shia LaBeouf playing Spicoli. Oh, man, that was funny. I was crying, laughing so hard. You really got into the role. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and Google Fast Times at Richmond High table read. It is worth watching. Kate thought maybe Babysitter's Club. Seth also came in with Better Off Dead. The Brad Pitt and Jennifer Aniston were also in that table read, and there were some sparks. There was a little bit of sexual tension there, I guess you can say, during the table read when they were kind of talking to each other. It was pretty interesting to see. Like I said, it's all sorts of good. It was put together by a comedian. Oh my gosh, I'm just drawing a blank on him because he had crazy plastic surgery, so he doesn't even look like himself anymore. Producer, help me out. What was his name again? All right, let's move on. Rodney was correct as well. Dane Cook. Yeah, I was going to say Dean Kane, not Dean Kane. Dane Cook put it together. It was for charity, for good cause, and he got a lot of big-time A-list actors. Really well done. Table read. It was great. It was fun. Sean Penn was there. He wasn't playing Spicoli, though. But those guys were rolling there laughing hard at Shia LaBeouf's portrayal at Spicoli. It was well done. Yeah, so Seth nailed it. Jennifer Jason Lee on that poster. Is that who that is? Yeah, this is Fast Times at Richmond High, Jessica. This is, again, like the D version of the poster. I found it somewhere in the archives, and wow, yeah, I thought it was a doozy. So Fast Times at Richmond High. All right, points have been issued. That was round 5. Well, that was a quick one. So we're going to go back to a little bit more of a softball. Let me throw it your way right now. Here's round 6. Good luck, players. Oh, I wanted to show you guys. I did have one, but I miscalculated. I have one box left. One box left, sealed and ready to go. If you know anyone that's looking to get it, I can't guarantee delivery by Christmas, but there is a possibility, I suppose. If anyone you know was looking for a box or interested in getting a box, there is one left on shop.tmc.io. It's a box full of stocking stuff for toys, $288 worth of toys for $59. We charge $5.95 shipping fee for that. So about $60 and $65 roughly gets you $288 worth of toys and collectibles. There are 23 different items in there. If you head over to shop.tmc.io, You can check it out on the homepage. You can actually see the breakdown of each toy that's in there, the cost that each toy is on Amazon. We put together this phenomenal box again as more of a thank you towards members and a way to celebrate our new shop opening, which has now over 200 awesome toys and collectibles. So if you know anyone that was looking for one of these boxes and thought maybe they missed out, I did have one left that was sealed. I don't know how I missed it, but it's sitting right here. I can throw a label on it and get it to UPS, where it'd be in 5-day shipping. I guess there's an outside chance you can get there for Christmas. Obviously, I can't guarantee it, but it's there if anyone was looking for it. So let's go ahead and get to the chat. This is round 6. I think it's a little bit more of a softball. After that last one, whoa, we had to dig deep on that one. Lori fortunately bailed us out. Bailed us out of there. Oh, and Seth is first again. Seth having a banner day. 25 points for Seth. It's Mean Girls from 2004. We just jumped a couple of decades there. This is the first non-Disney movie Lindsay Lohan starred in. Shame also got it correct with Mean Girls. And Lori also was correct in the money. And we got a tie. We got a big tie because everybody knew the answer to this one. So 25 points for Lori. Also, Eddie is tied with Lori. That's 25 points for you, Eddie. And Victor, I got some good news. You're in the money. 25 points for you. You're tied as well. Great work. Wow, we gave out some points there. So what do we have? We have Seth. We have Shay. We have Lori. We have Eddie. We have Victor on the points. Oh, and Dave just outside the points, my friend, 2 seconds outside. But you're correct. Jill, you're also correct, just outside the points. Jessica as well is correct. So is Chris. I knew what you meant, Jessica. I got you. Kate also was correct as well. Shay saying it was an easy one. I said it was a softball. Rodney was correct. Great job. Good work, Rodney. Mean Girls it is, and so was Mark. And yeah, they did do a musical, didn't they? That's right. All right. That is round 6. Great work, everyone. Let's go ahead and just forge ahead, shall we, to round 7. Round 7. Here we go. Good luck. If you guys haven't joined a movie group yet over on tmc.io, now is a great time to do it. Again, it's totally free to join tmc.io, but we also have groups. So if you go to the community tab, there's actually movie groups set up for locations near you. So it's by city and by region. And what it's designed for is for members to be able to connect and share information about advanced screening passes, and other great things about movies in your area. Once screenings get back after this pandemic is in our rearview mirror, it's a great place to connect with other members in your area and help others find passes. We've had just a really vibrant groups in the past obviously have gone quite dormant recently because the number of advanced screenings that are available for people to see are not nearly as many as they used to be. So in the past, for example, people would share information like, oh, there's a pickup for passes at this particular bookstore, or this radio station's offering passes, or you can get passes on this website. And it would be just a great way for the community to engage at a local level. So then the cool thing about this is that you actually get to connect with other members like yourself in your area. So when you do attend an advanced screening, you can all of a sudden put a face to the name and see each other and connect. It's been really fun. I know, being part of the Phoenix group since it started back in 2007, I enjoyed so much going to advanced screenings and getting a chance to meet members face to face, talking movies, talking screenings, and all kinds of good things like that, and just connecting in general. It was really fun being able to put a face to the name. It was really enjoyable, and hopefully we can get back to that soon in 2021. So again, if you haven't joined a group in your area, I urge you to do it. And get lined up for that, and just go ahead and post in there. Say, hello, everyone, I'm here, and start connecting with other members in your area. All right, let's get to the chat. What do we got? Let's see. All right. Ooh, we got lots of guesses. Oh, Seth. Seth, that's not very nice. Lindsay Lohan has had a career. She's just had a little trouble, man. Come on, we all stumble once in a while. She's back on track. All right, who's first? Let's see. Oh, Lori is in the money again. Never Been Kissed from 1999. Great job, Lori. That's some good work. You're having a good day today. And Eddie, our newest player, is just dominating today. He's racking up the points. Great job, Eddie. Never Been Kissed, 25 points for you. And Seth is also having a huge day. Great job, Seth. 25 points for you as well. Rodney thought maybe it was Crazy About Mary. No, this is a little bit more or a little bit earlier than Crazy About Mary. But good guess, though. Shay is correct with Never Been Kissed, just outside the money. And Chris also was correct. And so was Jill. Jill nailed it. And so did Dave. Dave knew it. Oh, GPSZ 1000. Welcome back. It's been so long. Great to see you. You are correct. Just outside the points. Jessica, you are also correct. Kate, our reigning champ, leaderboard champ. Go over to tmc.io. Look on the right side. Who's on the top? Kate's on the top. Who's going to catch her? Where's Wildcat? Where's Wildcat? Wildcat's in second place. And it doesn't look like she's going to be catching her today. Mark thought it was 50 last dates, but then he realized it was called 50 first dates, and it's not 50 first dates or 50 last dates. It is a Never Been Kissed from 1999. And yes, Seth tooting his own horn. He is on fire today. Rightfully so. Good job. Yeah, she is a little bit older in 50 First Dates. Just a little bit. Of course, she's ageless. She never looks like she's aged at all. Another one of those. Yeah, definitely not Firestarter. That was a big one. Kate saying, you are on fire, Seth. This would be a good C version of the Firestarter movie. Right? It's little flames to the right of her. She's very sweet. Watch out for the fire. All right. Mark's asking if there's a group in Oklahoma. That's a good question. Let me go to community and I go to groups. And I'm pretty sure we have one for OKC. Did you know that I used to play football as a child in Canada growing up? And we had the pleasure of going to Owasso, Oklahoma when I was playing Pee Wee football. And we were billeted with the other team that we're playing. So that means we stayed with the family of the team that we played. Our team was called the Burlington Stampeders. And we played a team. And it was very difficult for them to match up properly because we had an age limit and a weight limit. And then there was an age and weight limit in Oklahoma for the division I guess it's called Pop Warner there or whatever it was called growing up. I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, it never quite matched, right? The U.S. teams were always a little bit heavier, but a little younger. Our teams were a little bit older and a little bit lighter. It's very odd. So anyway, it was just a wonderful experience building with a family in Owasso, Oklahoma. I'll never forget, they took us out to dinner the night before the game. And I can't remember the name of the restaurant for the life of me, but it was like a Ponderosa or like a Golden Corral, maybe of back then this would have been in the 80s, of course. But they had a thing called a pickle bar. And as a kid growing up in Canada, just outside of Toronto, I'd never experienced anything remotely close to something called a pickle bar. And what it was like a salad bar, right? But they called it a pickle bar because it had a lot of pickles, first of all, but it had salad, coleslaws or whatever. But they said, we'd go to the pickle bar before we would actually get our food. So like I said, so it was kind of like like that kind of option. So I just remember this pickle bar, and there must have been a dozen different types of pickles in every which way you could think of. And I was not a pickle fan at all, but I felt like I needed to eat pickles because when in Rome, right, or when in Owasso, have some pickles. So I remember getting like one of each just to like try it all. and then maybe we got some like coleslaw or potato salad, whatever. I don't quite recall, but I just remember getting all these pickles and being kind of like nudged, like, it's pickle bar. Like, the hell's wrong with you? Eat pickles, you stupid Canadian. So, so I remember eating these pickles, and it's like, and like I remember the family and the mother was like, "So do you like it? Do you like it?" I'm like, "Yeah, those are great pickles." Anyway, that was just a really fond memory growing up, playing football and being able to experience for us was a different culture essentially at the time, even though we were very similar in a lot of ways, obviously. So it was just really cool, and that's my one time I've ever been to Oklahoma, and my one experience with Oklahoma, and just the nicest people. I couldn't even been more thrilled with. Like, it was amazing. They were so sweet, the whole entire family. The kid's father was actually a state trooper, and the kid ended up having like an ATV, a motorbike, and a big field in his backyard. So we got to like ride these bikes around. I mean, it was amazing. They just treated you like family, and just an amazing experience. Really fun. I don't even remember if we lost or won the game, to be honest with you. That's how fun the trip was. So anyway, great experience. Let's go ahead and was it Goldie's Restaurant? Man, it might have been Goldie's Restaurant. Now you're starting to jog my memory. Could have been Goldie's Restaurant. Dang it. Just remember this big salad pickle bar, and it was fantastic. Yeah, because I think we got like a burger or something like that. It's like Ponderosa come to mind, but I know it wasn't a Ponderosa. I don't know if you're familiar with what a Ponderosa is, but that was anyway, it was just fun, fantastic memories. So Owasso is really blowing up. Yeah, because it was really a small town. Like, I remember being so fascinated because, again, football in Canada is much different than football in the US, definitely in Oklahoma. Like, oh, they lived for football. We got to they took us to elementary school, and their elementary school, like, they had facilities that were just mind blowing. Like, we were playing in like a city field. We didn't have facilities. We didn't have our own gym and our own locker rooms. I mean, these guys had their own locker room, their own facilities. And the best part, which my mind was blown, is that this Pee Wee team had their own cheerleaders. Their own cheerleaders. Like, we didn't have cheerleaders until high school. These kids had cheerleaders. Anyway, it was just an amazing experience, and it really showed Canadian boys what the way football really is, and just showed that we were kind of, even though we were a good team in Canada, we didn't know football. I mean, that's all I can say. They showed us what football was all about, and it was quite amazing. Owasso Rams, Owasso Rams. That is it, Mark. Owasso Rams. Holy smokes, dude! You can't believe we just pulled that out. That's exactly who we went and played. Man, it was great memories of playing the Owasso Rams. They were like a burgundy-ish color, right? That's awesome. That's fantastic. Bring me back down to memory lane, man. That's awesome. All right, let's go ahead and see. Let's go. I know we just totally went on a tangent there. That's what ends up happening, and that's why I end up being more than an hour. Producer, you gotta keep me in line. All right, we're on round 8, right? Round 8. Here comes round 8. Good luck, everyone. Go Rams. Owasso Rams. Wow, that's amazing. I have another funny story. It's not really appropriate for here, but yeah, it was a great trip. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's get to the board. What do we got here? Totally rad. Oh, the producer's funny. She sends me funny notes during the stream. So you ever see me like giggling for no reason or staring off into space because she's helping me. She's the best. All right. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the interesting fact about Never Been Kissed. It's an issue in the movie that Josie, Drew Barrymore's character, is considerably older than her high school crush Guy. She is supposed to be 25 while he would be about 17, but actually Drew Barrymore was 2 years younger than Jeremy Jordan, the actor who plays Guy in that film. So, interesting little fact. All right, let's go ahead and hit to the chat. I think we might get some answers on this one. Question is, ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? What a lesson, a life lesson it was. Fantastic memories. All right, let's see. First answer is Shay. 17 candles. Well, Shay, that is not correct because the movie's called 16 Candles, but this poster is not from 16 Candles. Dave, I'm sorry. Kate, our leading champ, I'm so sorry. It's not 16 Candles. Shay also thought maybe it was 16 Candles, but leave it to Lori. Leave it to Lori to start off the points. Lori, congratulations. It's Pretty in Pink from 1986. This is Molly Ringwald's favorite film, by the way. Favorite film that she's ever done. This film right here, Pretty in Pink. Great job, Lori. 25 points for you. Mark's saying good times, probably from my trip down memory lane. Chris is correct with Pretty in Pink. Great job, Chris. 25 points for you. And we have a tie. That means we're going to be giving out more points. Eddie is tied with Chris in second place. Great job, Eddie. Pretty in Pink. And then GPSZ 1000. Can't remember. What did I call you last time? I called you something. GP's Z. Anyway, you got 25 points. You end up in third place because there's a two-way tie for second place. Great job, GP 1000. Shay was also correct, and so was Kate. And Dave got in correctly as well. Seth, I knew what you meant there. Mark was also correct. And so what? Oh, no, Jessica thought it was 16 Candles too. But no, it is Molly Ringwald and Pretty in Pink. I know you knew it, Seth. We got you. Like I said, we don't penalize for typos. And Mark says he's a big Molly Ringwald fan. Who isn't? Molly Ringwald's awesome. She is the 80s. What happened to her? Yeah, I think she's doing some projects, nothing massive, but I think she did something not too long ago, I believe. She was doing a project. Not sure. She really, let's just say she peaked in the 80s and has carried on since then. Yeah, lots of great actors in this film. Ducky. Oh, there you go. Kate gave an update. She got married and moved to Paris to start a family. Wow. Isn't that the life? Oh, that's right. I called you 1K. I thought that's what I was calling you. I called you 1K. Oh, she did play it. So she was in the movie, played a school administrator or something. Producers give me a little tidbit there. She's been doing a little bit of work, but it sounds like she's been focused on family, which is cool. She had her fun as an actress, and hey, let's face it, some of these actors and actresses just don't feel like doing it for the rest of their lives. It's just not. They realize it was maybe fun for the times, and that's it. Time to move on. I think we forget that, right? Because think about your own career and think about what you've done for a living. You're not doing the same thing that you did when you were 18, right? You move on, do other things. So just like that, I mean, I think some actors feel like, hey, that's what I did then and what I enjoyed then, but now I want to do this. I know it seems shocking sometimes to people, right, that these celebrities or these actors and actresses are not just doing it for the rest of their life and like, where'd they go? What happened to them? Well, life happened to them, right? Life happens, I guess. Let's see. Oh, was that the other movie was that the recent movie that she was in? Psychedelic Furs Before COVID. Oddly oldie but goodie. Oh, gotcha. I got it. Sorry, Mark. All right, so Shay, who got the points? Let's see. Go real quick back. I think we had Lori on first. Yeah, we had Lori first in the points. We had Chris second in the points, tied with Eddie, and then 1K got in the points because of the tie. And Shay, you were just outside the points. 3 seconds outside, Shay. I'm sorry. And then we had Kate, and we had Dave, and we had Seth, and then Mark. So we had lots of correct answers, but only 3 scored the points. So, Eddie's saying she was on Riverdale. Well, there you go. She's doing fine. Oh, she did some advertising, Mexican commercials. Wow. Well, there you go. So she is still working. She's just not front and center like we're used to seeing her in the past. So she's done lots of stuff. All right. Well, good. Good to hear. And that's the other thing, too, is that sometimes some work that people are doing is just off our radar. It might not be something that we're interested in, or it's a genre that we would not watch, like Riverdale, for example. You might not have ever watched the series, so you wouldn't have known that she was actually doing some work there. So possibilities are endless. All right, let's go ahead and move on to round 9. Round 9 of 10. Here it is. Good luck. The Owasso Rams. Jeez. That brings me back. That brings me back. And this is the first time I ever rode a motorbike, too. I remember thinking, I rode the quad that he had, but he had a 3-wheeler before 3-wheelers were banned. Remember those ones with the 1 wheel in front and the 2 in the back? I remember driving and thinking, this is a little wobbly. And I didn't go fast. Just kind of putted around this dirt track. But it was super fun. Kid was really nice. I remember him being small, though. I remember him being like smaller. So maybe we did beat them. I don't remember. I just remember the school was immaculate. Had this massive gym, and we got to go and sit in on the pep rally that they were having before playing the games. So it wasn't just our team; it was also a team that was older than ours, which I guess would have been their junior varsity team. And so it was like 3 levels of teams from Canada that all from the same city went down there to play their teams. So I think we played like their lowest team, and then a team above us played their older team, and then there was like a high senior game or something. So anyway, I might be misremembering, or maybe there was just 2 teams, and it was like a junior and like a senior thing. But I just remember there was an older team that was with us, and there was the pep rally. Before that, we got to sit in the pep rally watching the school get pumped up to play our older team. And we're just like, holy shit, we're done. If this is the way their fans are, their cheerleaders are, just imagine what the players are going to be like on the field. They're going to make a mess out of us. Silly Canadian boys thinking they can play football. What are they thinking? Wildcats back. Oh, Wildcats back. All right. Yeah, work. I know. Well, work times. Oh, speaking of work, so next Friday, we're not going to have a game, obviously it's Christmas, but what I'm going to do is we're going to do a special Christmas edition, and I'm going to probably drop it on, like, I'm thinking Tuesday. That's what I got in my mind right now. What does everyone think about Tuesday, Christmas edition? Name that movie game. Thoughts? What are your thoughts? Let's get to the points on this one first. Let's see here. We're round 9 of 10. So Wildcat, you didn't miss everything. You missed my reminiscing down memory lane of going to Oklahoma and playing football in a game and staying with the family in Owasso, Oklahoma, home of the Owasso Rams. Thanks to Mark, who is one of our newest players, happens to be from OKC, and was able to fill in the blanks on my memory for me in my experience with the pickle bar at Goldie's. Now that I say Goldie's out loud, Mark, honestly, I think you might be right. Is Goldie still in business? Wow. What a run. What a run for Goldie's if they're still around. I'm going to have to dig up some old pictures for next week. I'll dig up some old pictures of my trip to Oklahoma. All right. I just remember it was a long bus ride. We took a bus. It was like a 24-hour drive. I remember that bus ride. It was not pleasant. All right, what do we got? This one's a little tough, right? It's a little bit farther away. It's going to be a real tough one for Mark, who's playing on a phone. Oh, it wasn't Mark. Was it Rodney? No, Rodney and Mark, I think, were both playing on the phone. I think we might have lost. Maybe we lost Rodney. We might have had to bail. All right, let's see. Let me scroll up here and see what's up. Where are we at here? Where are we at? All right, so Seth is first. Looks like Seth is first to the punch here with She's the Man from 2006. Seth, you are correct. What a day. Wildcat, Seth is making a run of the board today. He's having a huge day without you here, Wildcat. He's taking advantage of your absence all day, and it's continuing the trend. All right, great job, Seth. 25 points for you, and 1K. 1K is in the points again, coming in late as well, but 1K is in the money. Great job. And, of course, Lori's in the money. Great job, Lori. Having another banner day. Oh, Wildcat came in. Wildcat, she's hungry for points. 2 seconds outside the points, Wildcat. Great job, though. You are correct and back in the game. Good to see. Chris is also correct that she's the man. Oh, no, Seth. Oh, no. I made a mistake. Seth did not get the points originally because he was incorrect and I was incorrect. Excuse me. I'm still thinking about the Owasso Rams in Oklahoma and their cheerleaders. Seth, I'm so sorry, man. I got to yank those points from you because you said she's the one. It is not she's the one. It's she's the man. 1K is, in fact, first place on that one. Great job, 1K. And then Lori gets the 25 points. And then Wildcat does get the 25 points after all, thanks to Seth. Seth must have got a little bit shaken when he saw Wildcat hop on, and he accidentally named the movie She's the One. So 1K is first, Lori is second, Wildcat is third, and Chris, you're only 3 seconds outside the points. And then Seth came back with the correct title just outside of the points. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, everyone's correcting me. Oh, and no way, no. And I'm just making a mess of this one. Wildcat did the same thing. Producer's giving me the note saying, no. Wildcat does not get the points. What is happening? Why am I having such a hard time with this one? She's the one, she's the man, she's the man. She's the man. So that means that let's go back from this again. Big, massive letters on the screen saying, she is the man. Let's start again. 1K, 25 points for you. Congratulations. Lori, 25 points for you. Congratulations. Chris, good news. 25 points for you, Chris. Great job. I'm so sorry, everyone. This is what happens when it gets to the end of the game. I start to get a little bit loosey-goosey. Things start to happen. It's Friday. What can I say? She's the one. Great job, everyone. So sorry. Chris got the points after all. All right, let's get to the honorary mentions. Seth got it correct outside the points. So did Wildcat. Saw the error of her ways. And Shay was also correct. Kate was also correct. And she's the something, all right. She's something. Eddie was correct as well. Jessica was also correct. Mark was not correct with American Pie. Sorry, Mark. Kate was also correct. And Seth noticed Wildcat arrived a little late. All right. So she's around for the last round. Mark also is not correct. It's not she's the one. We're gonna bury this one. Never again will we bring this movie back. It is a crazy Friday. And I'm glad you're here now, though. Seth thinks Amanda Pine's a bit of a hot mess. Senior and junior team. Rodney, yeah, you're right. Oh, Rodney, you from Canada? Awesome. Thanks for playing, man. Yeah, I was born in Hamilton, Ontario, the Hammer. Where were you? Where are you from? Where were you born? I grew up in Burlington, born in Hamilton, grew up in Burlington, played for the Burlington Stampeders. If you're from Southern Ontario at all and played football as a kid, you might have heard of the Burlington Stampeders. A very for Ontario was a very good football team, and we had success in the U.S. against U.S. teams. I'm not going to say that U.S. always dominated us when we went to tournaments. Not the case. Again, there was a weight limit issue where we were a little bit lighter and older, and they were a little bit younger and heavier. So we did. I remember a trip that I had the next year to Daytona Beach, Florida, where we got to practice on the sand in front of our hotel before the game in shoulder pads and helmets and bare feet. Amazing memory. Got to play a national tournament team winner who had no weight limit, but they were a little bit younger. So like around the 12, 13, no, actually it was 15 at the time, 14, 15 was our level at that time, which is called Bantam in Canada. We played this team and we ended up beating them soundly. And that was again because we were just a little bit older, so a little bit physically more faster, and but they had some heavier guys. They had a big guy that they called Fridge, who resembled the refrigerator Perry from the Chicago Bears. Essentially, he played nose guard and fullback, and I think their strategy was the entire year just give this kid the ball every time, and he would just steamroll little children because he was a massive man. No way, he was 14 years old. Anyway, we knew how to tackle at the ankles, and we knocked him down. We ended up beating these guys soundly. And I remember in Orlando, the banquet after was in where the Orlando Magic played, and it was filled with teams from all over the country. It was a humongous tournament. And we ended up getting this massive trophy that was like taller than us. And it was just an amazing memory. But again, not fair because of the weight limit and age limit differences. Not a great representation. I'm sure, the team up from there would have just probably pounded us soundly. So anyway, great time. All right, Kate says Tuesday is great. Okay, Tuesday it is then. Tuesday, name that movie game, same time, Christmas show. Be there. Lori says yes. Wildcat says lived in Edmond for 4 years. Now, I'm sorry. Is Edmond? Oh, okay. So Edmond is in Oklahoma. Okay. I'm not sure where Edmond is. Like I said, my experience of Oklahoma is one football trip, Owasso, Oklahoma. We did get a chance to go and tour the Oklahoma Sooners football stadium and facilities. And at that time when I went, Brian Bosworth was the linebacker for the Oklahoma Sooners and was my idol. I played linebacker as well, and everything was Bosworth. I remember we all went and bought Oklahoma Sooners jerseys and, got to bring back to Canada, which was a really cool thing, bring back to Canada with an OKC Oklahoma Sooner jersey with Bosworth's number, which was 44, I believe, at the time. And yeah, great memories. Anyway, all right. So let's see. Rodney says I did name that movie Christmas edition for The Office a couple of weeks ago. Oh, fantastic. Hey, Rodney, email me the movies so I don't need to do the research and do it myself. That would be awesome. Thanks. Let's see. Dave says Tuesday sounds good. Great. Oh, Seth says he's got to work. Yeah. That sucks. Mark says Goldie's is still in business. That's fantastic. I'm going to look up Goldie's and see if they have a pickle bar still. Because that might have been that would be I don't know if it was actually what the restaurant called it, a pickle bar, or if the family and just people there in general referred to a salad bar as a pickle bar. Like I didn't know if that's an Oklahoma thing, you refer to your salad bars as pickle bars, or is it actually a pickle bar? Which I really think it was really a pickle bar, like pickles with just a little bit of like coleslaw and potato salad, but mostly pickles. All right, let's go. Let's see here. Yeah, I got to get through all these messages. I'm sorry. I'm so behind. Mark's saying, are they all rom-coms today? Whoa, he's looking for a theme. That's good thinking. Chris saying early Channing Tatum. And Seth saying team rom-coms, Mark. Ronnie's from Toronto. All right. Raised in London. All right, man. We're neighbors practically. Yeah, I know London well. During growing up, going out to visit some buddies in Western. Spent lots of time out there. I went to school in Niagara College, and then I went to school in the U.S. In Michigan, and that's how I ended up in Arizona, my friend. So, hello, Rodney, my fellow Canadian. Great to hear. Great to see you, man. Thanks for coming and playing. All right, let's go ahead and move on. As this producer is giving me the move on signal, we're going to go ahead and move on. We've given the points for this one. This one was just... what a mess. Let's go ahead and get to the last one, shall we? Is everyone ready? Is everybody ready? Here we go. This is round 10 of 10. This is how the game ends. Good luck, everyone. Yeah, Bosworth was a bit of a bust. He was, but Boz was the man in college. Boz was the man in college, and he was a pretty good actor. Remember, was it V? He was in V, or was that Rodney Piper? No, I'm thinking, but I think it was Rodney Piper and Bosworth in V, wasn't it? I'm starting to forget. The Bosworth was the man in college. Bosworth was the man. I can just imagine the way he ruled that campus. That campus was phenomenal. It was so cool. Never forget sitting in the end zone. And when we did the tour guide was telling us, it brought us to the corner of the end zone in that stadium and is like, look diagonally into the other corner of the end zone across. You can't see the pylon. The way the field was, it had a slight curvature to it to drain the water out of it. So the curvature was so pronounced that you actually, if you stood on one pylon in the corner of the end zone, you could not see the other pylon in the other corner of the end zone. That's how pronounced the curve was in that stadium. And I remember also the stadium like really close. There was not much sidelines, not much room for overrunning the play. I remember thinking, that doesn't look kind of safe at all. All right, looks like most people are going to be able to make Tuesday. I'm so sorry to hear you can't make it, Seth. Maybe we'll do a replay on Christmas Day. We'll just throw it up there for fun. You can always play the replay. Pickle bar with salad bar. Fantastic. All right, who's first to the punch on this one? Don't you forget about... Okay, Shamo. Shama's correct. 25 points for you, Shay. Great job. It's Breakfast Club from 1985. Probably my favorite 80s movie. Pretty much. I mean, there's a lot of really great ones, but man, Breakfast Club just had it all, right? It really did. Every kid at that time could relate to that film. They all been there in some form or way. Each character, had some kind of familiarity with one of those characters. A little piece of them was a piece of you. It was just a fantastically done movie. John Hughes' best film, obviously. In 2010, Molly Ringwald and Anthony Michael Hall told Vanity Fair magazine that John Hughes was receptive to actors and actresses' improvisations, and some of them, including Brian's reason for having a fake ID so I can vote, made it into the final film. Pretty cool. Shay's got 25 points. And Wildcat scores up 25 points, even though she has a late arrival. That's 25 points for you, Wildcat. Inching closer to Kate on the leaderboard. And let's see, third place is Lori. Lori having a humongous day as well. Wow, Lori and Seth tearing it up today. Great work. And let's see, we have Shay first, Wildcat second, Lori third, and Eddie, I'm so sorry, 1 second outside the points. Lori beat you by 1 second, my friend, but you're also correct. Seth is also correct. 1K is correct as well. Victor had it. So did Kate, our reigning champ. And Chris also had it. So did Kim. I think everybody maybe recognized this one right off the bat because I'm looking at you guys are all just literally a second apart. It is just something to see. Everybody knew this poster. Oh, yeah, Seth is correct. They Live was Rodney Piper. I'm trying to remember what I thought. Bosworth was in that film too for some reason. I don't know why I thought he was in that or thought he did something like that with They Live or V or anyway. With a big iguana. Big iguana. Oh, is that the they have a big iguana? Sooners had a big iguana? I don't remember the iguana. Seth saying Wildcat with lightning fast typing. Number 10. Yeah, her broadband connection is super fast, Seth. She has some super fast broadband. Rodney, all the way from Canada, my fellow countryman, is correct with Breakfast Club as well. Oh, Stone Cold. Maybe that's what it was called. Stone Cold. The boss. He had the shades, right? Leather jacket. He was all jacked up on roids. Bosworth. Everybody wanted to be Boss. No, of course he wasn't a good actor. He was a horrible actor. But it was just fantastic to see. He had such a storied college career, bit of a bust in the NFL, and then goes on to acting. Fantastic. Well, that's the points, and that's the game. Everybody, what a fun time. That went by so fast. Boaz had an iguana in Stone Cold. Oh, Boz had an iguana in Stone Cold. That's okay. Sorry. Sometimes the messages in my conversations are a little bit off, not quite at the same time. So that's right. I'm starting to come back a little bit more. Hey, watch Stone Cold this weekend. I wish I have the poster. Oh, there's a good thread, right? Famous athletes in movie roles. Do posters for that. All right, so I think everyone kind of realizes what's going on here. There's a theme today, right? Everyone realizes there's a theme today. I'm going to go ahead and say, everyone put in what you think today's theme is. Let's go ahead. Everyone throw it in there. What's today's theme? We're going to give out a little bit of extra points here. Go ahead and tell me what you think today's theme. All these movies, all 10 of these movies, there is a common theme. What is that common theme? Go ahead and throw it in the comment section. All right, let's see here. I'm going to go through the answers because this is a fun one. We're having fun today because I got some good news for you. After I go through all these guesses, I'll give you the good news. Okay, so hang on. All right, Mark is hitting the PC next Tuesday. Good call. Let's see here. All right, so Lori's saying they're all high school teen movies. You are not wrong, Lori. They are all high school teen movies. Wildcat says teen rom-coms. Shay says popular teen movies. Dave says teen comedies. Shay's saying coming of age. I like that. Yeah, coming of age. Seth's saying teen rom-com movies. Eddie's saying high school. Kim saying 80s. Yeah, they're not all 80s. Shay's saying drug use. Oh, I don't know. Is there drugs in all these? Yeah, maybe. Let's see. Kate's saying 80s teen comedies. They're not just 80s. I know we said it was a totally rad edition. But we threw some other curveballs in there. Rom-coms, 80s to 2000 teen rom-com movies, Seth said. Kate saying high school movies from the 80s. Listen, you guys are not all wrong. All right, you're pretty much all right, give or take. They're not all 80s movies, but I'm going to do something since in the spirit of the season, everyone gets an extra 25 points because all of these movies have a lot of the teen. It's a teen movie. It's a coming of age, teen angst. Those are the threads that we are looking for, but I'm not going to pick just one winner. Everyone gets 25 points, and thank you for playing along at the end and throwing up all their guesses. You guys are not wrong. Like I said, you pretty much nailed it all. And I hope you had fun playing this totally rad edition of the Name That Movie game. My name is Mark. I'm the founder of TMC.io. We're going to do a special Christmas edition this Tuesday, same time, 12:30 Pacific, 1:30 Mountain Time, which is us here in Arizona, and 3:30 Eastern. Hope you can play along with us. If you're interested in getting a notice, we send an email out. You can go ahead and head over to TMC.io. You'll get a little pop-up saying join to get advanced screen information. Go ahead, give us your email address there, and we'll send out an alert. But the easiest way to do it is to go ahead and just hit the alert button on YouTube or on Facebook. Just subscribe to us, and you'll get an alert pop up on your phone letting you know that we're going to be going live shortly. So go ahead and do that if you haven't done that already. And again, thanks so much. Everyone have a fantastic weekend. Get all that holiday shopping done so you can spend the time with the family. Hopefully you guys can get some time off next week and enjoy a couple days off at the very least. Love you guys. Have a great time. We'll see you Tuesday for the special Christmas edition of Name That Movie Game. Take care. Talk to you.